Good afternoon. My name is Mr. Blakely. I'm the proud assistant principal here at Thornton Township High School. And we would like to begin our half-cap ceremony. Before we get started, please give the Thornton Township High School Jazz Band a round of applause, led by our own Mr. Moreno. Just some housekeeping notes at this time. I'm requesting that all cell phones remain off for the duration of the program. And for the moment we're waiting for, please rise as we receive our half-cap ceremony participants as the processional comes in.
Being played on the clarinet by one of our talented sophomores, Kate Velasquez. Alicia Buchanan, Alyssa Uribe, Darius Buckley, David Jackson, Jacoby Rogers, Mason Fluker, Nazaria Davis, Sanaa Van, Shelby Whitney, and Willie Duckworth III.
Good afternoon and welcome to our 7th annual half-cap ceremony to honor the class of 2021. On behalf of myself, Pershawn, and the entire sophomore class, I would like to welcome our parents, guardians, esteemed board members, teachers, district administrators, and Wildcat administration to this celebratory event. Participating in this event means that we are on track for our 2021 graduation. My time at Thornton has been really great, especially for me coming in as a transfer student not knowing anything. When I first got to Thornton, I thought it was going to be different than what I was used to, and I thought that I wouldn't fit in. But I joined speech, choir, and softball, and made some friends that I hope to have for a lifetime. I honestly love it here at Thornton so much that I hate missing days. But school is moving so fast. We only have 2 months left to work hard and get our work done. Time truly flies, so we need to start taking advantage of all the time that we have right now and make it count, because in a couple of years we are going to be graduating. Our parents are going to be sending us out into the real world where things get harder. I encourage all of my peers to work toward a post-high school plan. I plan on going to college because it broadens your horizons and introduces you to new places, things, and even people with so many different backgrounds. I cannot wait to get to college and meet my first roommate. I can't wait to make my first pack of ramen noodles in my dorm room. I can't wait to get my degree and start my career. College gives you so many good memories, experience, and blesses you with lifelong friends. But college is also not your only option. So don't stress too hard. Just be sure of the path that you want to take and be prepared for changes and challenges. Once again, congratulations to my fellow classmates of 2021 on working hard and getting things accomplished. And continue to make those that support us proud. At this time, I would like to introduce our Sophisticats under the direction of Ms. Taylor. This year, the Sophisticats earned 4 first-place IDTA regional titles and a 4th-place IDTA state title, as well as a 1st-place IHSA regional title and a 5th-place IHSA sectional title. Please help me welcome the Sophisticats featuring sophomores Aaron Solomon and Lanaya Ballard.
Yeah.
2015. Now, I have the honor to introduce a classmate who is a member of 301 for spoken word. She is performing an original piece. Please welcome to the stage, Diarely.
The accomplishment of an aim or purpose. Success. It's half happened. It's no time to rest. See, we've been waiting on this moment since freshman year. Just to say we're halfway through. Now let's talk business. As a minority, we are expected to do the minimum. Well, let's do the unexpected and overachieve because everyone sitting in this room has a dream. Maybe to move out of the hood or to take care of your family. Well, to do that, you have to genuinely want it. You have to take it. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready to eat it. We come to school every day with a set of expectations to meet so we can succeed. To achieve the desired aim or result. To achieve. Achievement means that when you walk into this building, a switch automatically turns on. A switch of readiness. A switch of determination. A switch of determination that determines your final destination. The time is now. Because tomorrow is too late. When you begin to write your name on that Scantron, it begins to race to first place. Why stop now when you're so far ahead? Right, because the teachers make you mad. Those same teachers that stay after class to give you that extra push you need. The same educators that stay up late nights to make sure you straight, because you asleep during the lesson that day. But you still got the nerve to walk into class late. That childish mentality that you have carried over has to be buried. Scientists don't hesitate to stay up to discover new findings. Skipping class because it's cool didn't make Mosley Brown the first black woman to be elected into the U.S. Senate. Not doing homework because it's too late didn't help Halle Berry be the only black woman to win an Academy Award for Best Actress. It was determination. And I see a little bit in each and every one of you. So push it out. Push out that determination when you're studying for that test. Push out that determination to walk away from that fight because trust me, we are not with the mess. Be the best you that you can be. And always remember, determination is key. Thank you.
Ray, Bell, Austin, very inspirational. We are all expressing so fast and creativity. As we keep the good fast going, I would like to welcome to the stage our Thornton Unity singers under the direction of Mr. McLean.
than being good at going to school. But you all reminded me about what I love about Thornton, which is our band and our acting and our, I can do spoken word. So just thank you all for entertaining me so far this afternoon. So I graduated in the class of 1995 from Thornton, and that's me at the top left at my English class in room 247, someone who is retired. And at the bottom left is me in our senior year at Medieval Times. That was our senior class trip. On the top right is me presenting my research on prostate cancer in African American men in Washington, D.C. And at the very bottom, that's me in Liberia after the Ebola crisis, teaching surgeons how to do procedures there. So I just have to say first, congratulations. The biggest deal about being at this point is that you have literally all the options in front of you, and you are at a place that allows you to basically become whoever you want to be. So when I was a sophomore here at Thornton, I pretty much knew I wanted to be a doctor. I grew up in this school thinking that I wanted to be a doctor, but I just didn't know what type of doctor and how I wanted to do it. But just figuring out what you needed to know, all the tools are here. You have the counselors, you have the people who have come back and talked to you, and you have all the classes you can take. They even made advanced placement classes for me at this school to make sure that I could get into the colleges I wanted to go to. Next. So, what can stop you from becoming that senior that graduates from here? I just want to make sure that I say them out loud, because there are a lot of distractions, and I walk from the streets of Harvey with a lot of things that got in the way. So I want to remind you that misbehaving gets in the way. Bullying gets in the way. Focusing on dating and sex gets in the way. When you're supposed to be listening in class. Not focusing on your future goals, because all I had was this time to learn math and learn English and how to write properly so that I could prepare my applications. And to learn how to be a good citizen and involve myself in extracurricular activities. That's my time right now. Getting arrested. People tried to arrest me when I was in high school for pretty much doing nothing. And so I want to warn you, that could happen to you. And that can detract from your ability to be the graduate that you want to be. Pregnancy, having kids, alcohol and drugs. So I just gotta say them, because these are the things that are the biggest threats to you being able to come back to Thornton and say positive things to people like you in the future. Next. So, I don't want to be negative, but being a high school dropout has a risk. I came in a class of 800 in 1991, and I graduated with 305 of them from this school. So that meant, and what the good news for me was I went from number 8 in the class to number 5. I had that competition, but that really isn't the point, right? So I would like to see everyone that's sitting here right now in 2 years up on the stage. So the reason why I think this is important is because when I was in school here, there were a lot of people who had steel mill jobs and factory jobs. And people were able to make good money off of it. My father was a mail carrier for Harvey, and he delivered mail. And you know what got him out of his job? Computers. People email you those ads. They email you the things that used to be carried by mail. So he's out of a job because of it. And you all are in that economy right now where things that are basic and simple and unskilled labor are now going to computers and automation. So we've got to not be a high school dropout. You've got to go to college or do some other trade. So it also means less money. And about 2/3 of the jobs in just 1 year are going to be all extra skills. So that's important. Next. Next. Now, I work as a jail too. So I work at Cook County Jail as their neurologist. So people who are in prison or in jail have medical problems. And so I go there twice a month to take care of those men. And if I ask men what their backgrounds are, about 2/3 of them don't have a high school degree, which makes it hard when they leave there to get a job so that they can make money and not do things like sell drugs or use prostitution to keep afloat. And so they end up back in jail, usually within the same year. So this is I am so proud of you all for being at this point because you all will not be the statistic. Next. So this is me, the picture is me in Mexico with an iguana on my head and a snake around my neck. I wasn't crazy. They trained these animals to be friendly. But the point of this is that high school affords you the opportunity to make enough money to go on vacation, to enjoy your hard work by playing hard. So it's work hard, play hard. That is my motto. All right, but it does have, you don't get to go on vacation. Guess what happens? You get stressed. So you just work hard and don't have the balance. So this moment is important for you because you're going to be able to do that. Next. So I want to tell you all that college is now the new standard, unfortunately. So if you are thinking that you're going to be able to survive in this new economy that you all are earning from us, it's going to be hard to do it without college or specialty training. So I told you 2/3 of the jobs already require that, but it does mean that you can make more money. So 70% of people from high school go on to college, and of those, 36% of them will graduate in 4 years. So I tell you that number because compare that to 5% of people who graduate with their associate's degree in 2 years. So it's only 5%. You go to a 2-year college, you go to South Suburban. Sounds like a great idea if you're not quite ready for college. The problem is that you still live at home with the same friends who are distracting you from school. You live at home with the same parties, the same drama in your families, and then you're expected to pay bills because you now can get a job. So I warn you that if you are going to do that and stay behind, work hard and focus. Isolate yourself from the people who will be distractions, including your own friends and family, because you have got to be responsible for yourself in the future. Next. So, it makes money differences. So I'm a surgeon at Northwestern. And you see for the higher level degrees, if you just get above a college degree, you make about, on average, $70,000 a year. If you like money, raise your hand. Oh my God, surprise. It's almost everybody. Okay, so you get the point. This stuff equates to, just getting through college equates to $1.5 million earning more over your lifetime. Because the average person will work for 15 years of their life. So you keep adding the differences up in your salary, that's $1.5 million. If you do it with a master's degree, that's $2.5 million. So think about this as a return on your investment. Next. So I guess the question is, do you think athletics are a good option? Who says yes? Raise your hand. Okay. So remember I told you all that 36% of people in high school will graduate from college in 4 years, okay? So that's about 1/3 of them. If you look at LeBron James, he makes $31 million a year. That looks amazing, right? And I can see why you raised your hand. And the top earners in all the major sports earn multiple millions of dollars a year. So next slide. But the chances of ending up in one of those sports is less than 1% from high school. If you're a high school athlete, 1 out of 2,000 will make it to the NBA. 1 out of 600 will make it to the NFL. So that's 0.16%. I was a math league, so shout out to the math division head over there. 0.16% will make it to NFL. So while it is lucrative to make it to athletics, it's really hard to get there because you're competing with the entire country for a very few spots. So just to say that the average career, if you look at the very bottom of this page, is 4 to 5 years long. So even if you make $2 million a year for 5 years, you're gonna have to save that money really, really well to make that last your whole life, right? Next slide. And this is why. After 5 years in the NBA, let's say, what do you think happens to people? Are they still rich at age 80? They're broke. Can we say lots of celebrities are broke? And you know why? I partner with some of these people who graduate from school, and they get pressure to go have fun and spend money on everyone else. You can't hear me? Because they have to party and have fun. They pay money. So I was in Miami with several NBA players, and they had to spend $10,000 a night just to be in the club with their friends. And then they go and they buy their mama a house. Then they buy their dad a house second. That's what usually happens. And then they buy these nice cars. And then they end up, at the end of their 5 years, with very little money left over to save. Okay? So the plan that you all have right now is being a student is a smart plan. All right. Next. This is the answer to why they go broke. No one's helping them plan. They're playing for too many people. They don't know how fast their career is going to end. They're going to be in there for 20 years like Drew Brees or Peyton Manning or something, or Tom Brady, and they get out in 4 years, and they don't plan for a second career. Next. So, I'm going to be a little more positive now. I don't want to Debbie down to you guys. But the reason why, so I told you I was lucky. I knew exactly what I wanted to be when I was 3 years old. I didn't do spoken word, I didn't do great job playing the clarinet. I literally picked up a rubber hammer and a fake stethoscope, and people pretended to be well when I would put it on their bodies. And since I was 3 years old, I knew I wanted to be a doctor. Super lucky, right? Who knows that? But what I find now that I have to mentor so many people your age and a little older is that most people are good at something. They're good at something, and you have to kind of figure out what that is and be honest with yourself about what that is. So I find some people are really fast talkers and can convince people to do things, right? And sometimes people think that's bad, but it actually makes for a good salesman or a good leader. Some people are really smart talking and argumentative. Maybe that's my lawyer. Some people know how to figure out when people are lying to them or when people are playing tricks. Maybe you should be a cop, you know? So trying to figure out what you are good at is a big first step. And then also, if there's something that you're interested in, go search it out. Go search it out. If you're willing to go put some time in and figure out what you like or what you could like, it'll help you. Find people who are doing jobs that you think are cool, and ask them if you can follow them around for a while. All right, next. Okay, who said they like money again? So which college major do you think makes the most money? Business one. Psychology? Psychology is a good answer, but you have to go and earn another degree afterwards. You have to go to at least get a master's to make money. Engineering, technology. Yeah, medical fields. Guess what? We don't really value thinking fields that much. We value doing fields. So if you can do something for me, I'm going to pay you more money to do it. That's why surgeons make more money than regular primary care doctors. Because I'm doing something, I'm cutting something. So we value action. So think about it that way. But careers in science, technology, engineering, and math, or STEM, are really paying, and it pays women, and it pays minorities well. Because they want you in those fields. Google has a whole Women in Tech fellowship that they have. Several organizations will support you just because you're a minority. So the top tight job market are people who lose their money, lose their jobs faster, are the people who are not using technical skills, things that are replaceable, or things that we don't value as a society, which is unfortunate. Teaching, things that are taught through mind and not through action. All right. I think our teachers are underpaid, as you all know. So I guess what I want you to walk away with from this talk is what can you do now to help yourself be better off, to be okay. You all have a lot of opportunities right here at this school. You've got career counselors you can talk to. If you know you want to go to college, you can be preparing yourself by being good at the school, the class that you have now, to prepare you to be good at the class you're going to have in college. Work on improving your GPA. Joining an extracurricular activity helps your resume. Colleges want people who are well-rounded. I was nerdy, very nerdy. Like you probably would try to trip me in the hallway. That kind of nerdy. But I also did fun things too. I wrestled, and I did math things, and I did chess things. And yes, I did chess things. But I will say that it helps you get into the colleges. Harvard actually flew me out to interview from here because they wanted me to be there. So you can be excellent right here. Just use your opportunities. And I just think you should be your best self. Work on being your best self. And the last thing I really would say is, if you look to your left and right, even people, yeah, that's your left, that's your right, you're not going to know them in 10 years. I don't care how cute they are, how cool they are, how good they smell. Their opinions are not going to matter. And you don't ever have a bad hair day either. Next. Okay. This is easy. I kind of said it. Explore, explore, explore. Try to figure out what you like. This will help you direct yourself in the future. Please go look out, look for jobs and things that are interesting to you. Research it. Ask people to help. You can have my email address at the end of this, and I will try to connect you to opportunities. I work at Northwestern University. We have opportunities for young people to do things. Take advantage of it in your free time, in your summers, okay? Please, try to figure out what you want to do because it helps direct the rest of your life. All right. If you go to get a mentor, by the way, show up on time, there's questions to ask. Work hard, be on time, be respectful. Don't look at your phone when you're talking to grown people. We're old. If you're the boss, we're old. We do not want to see your phone out, right? We don't want to talk about Snapchat. We want to talk to you. So remember to show up on time and be respectful. All right, next. So I want you all, can you all read this up? Can you see this? Yes? Okay. Somebody needs some glasses. If you can see this, can you read it with me? Out loud? It's from my favorite movie, Aquila and the Bee. It was written by Marianne Williamson. So we're going to start it off together. It's called Our Deepest Fear. Okay. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that frightens us most. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightening about shrinking. So that other people won't feel unsure about you. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us. It is in everyone. As we let our light shine, we consciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our fear, our presence automatically liberates others. So I have a question for you, the last thing. What does that mean? Somebody answer. Don't leave me by myself. What does this mean? What does this mean?
Be the best that you can be.
So I walk around Thornton trying not to be so smart, trying to fit in, trying not to be the geeky kid that I was, who also was friendly and likable, because I like people. I tried to make other people feel less insecure around who I was, which was stupid, right? You really should just do you. Be your best self. The point of that is, do not be scared of your best self. Be it.
Thank you, Dr. Murphy. It is so great to hear from someone who has walked these halls and now has such great success. We truly appreciate your words of wisdom and you taking time out of your busy schedule to provide us with keys to success. I would now like to introduce our principal. Dr. Ratliff has been a resident of Harvard, Illinois since 1965. He attended Thornton Township High School in 1976 and graduated in 1980. Dr. Ratliff joined the United States Marine Corps, where he spent 23 years in service before retirement. His love for serving his community brought him back to the city of Harvard upon his retirement in 2003. He has been employed with High School District 205 for 15 years now, serving as the director of after-school tutoring activities, school counseling,
to start out welcoming our parents and guardians to Wildcat Country, to your school, and I want to, on behalf of the students, the staff, and administration of Thornton Township High School, I want to thank you, parents and guardians, for entrusting us with the very lives of your children. And I want to thank you also for the opportunity to develop them for that next stage in life, right? Life after graduation, right? As a young adult, preparing them for the outside world. And I hope we've done a good job. Where's Ms. Perkins? I want to be on time. Where you at, Ms. Perkins? On point, Ms. Perkins. You have 15 minutes. You took 10 from now. But at the same time, graduates, I'm extremely proud of you. Extremely proud of you of where you are. Let me give you a sense of your reality. I want to thank the band who performed today. I want to, especially the sophomores that are in the band. I want to thank the Sophisticats who performed today, especially our 2 sophomores. I want to thank the choir who performed today, especially our sophomores. And our awesome MCs who've done a phenomenal job with this program. And my young sister Raven really helped me in our reality. And speaking of reality, just know this, sophomores, as you look around, you know that there may only be half, maybe a little bit more than half of you that have started together as freshmen, which means the pool is shrinking, which speaks more volumes to Raven's words about being successful and what it's going to take to be successful. This is real. The school to prison pipeline is real. The things that these market and cultural forces that they put out there for our young people, our young minorities in particular, that wrap their intelligence, that keep them away from being successful here and being profitable, more profitable for big, large corporations in prison. It's real. It's happening right before us. And we need to be alert. And I love it to hear young adults talk like that because that means they're alert. That's happening with our freshmen, it's happening with our sophomores, it's happening with our juniors, and even our seniors. Unfortunately, some of us are not going to make it. So I'm really grateful and thankful to know that you're here and that you've made it so far. Now, let me give you some friendly competition, sophomores, and parents that I want you to know, then we're going to get back to it. Parents, you ought to be proud of your school. Because when I first got here, Thornton was not that school that was so well thought of. Harvey, Illinois, Phoenix, Illinois, Dixmoor, and the other places, Riverdale, Dalton, Posey. These places weren't well thought of. But as it turns out, Thornton Township High School, between Thorn Ridge and Thornwood, we're number 1 in SAT scores. We're number 1 in graduation rates. We're number 1 in attendance rates. We're number 1 in the most IB diplomas by far. We're number 1 in the most Illinois state scholars. At Thornton Township High School, we're doing the damn thing. Defying all odds. And with my sophomore class, damn it, we ain't done. So now let me get to the program. At this time, it is my honor to recognize the top 10 students. As I call your name, please stand. Susanna Zavala, Jonathan Rodriguez, Amari White, Cassandra Ramirez, Mr. Willie Duckworth III, Anton Stokes Jr., Tierras Johnson Nicholson, Maritza Salinas, Taylor Rayford, and Benita Romero Nunez. Students, congratulations on your hard work so far. I challenge those of you who are not standing to make it your mission to get into the top 10. Give these students some competition and make them a run, and give them a run for their money. Now at this time, I ask that all of class 2021 please stand. I want you to take a pledge and repeat after me. We pledge to act with integrity and honesty. We pledge to do our best even when no one is watching. We pledge to set a positive example for our peers. We pledge to do the right thing even when it's hard. We pledge to strive to be successful and focus on our continued academic development. We pledge to graduate in 2021. All right. As your principal, I'm going to hold you to this, as well as the rest of your administration, your teachers, counselors, and even your deans. Parents and guardians, you've been such an amazing support for our students, and I ask that you help us keep this pledge of your child and remind them of the commitment they made here today. Thank you, everybody.
You may be seated. Good afternoon. My name is Mrs. Kuiper. I'm one of the assistant principals here at Thornton Township High School. We have a few more things to say before we dismiss you to have some cake and pick up your certificates. Okay? I would like to acknowledge the hard work of our two MCs. They worked very hard to make this a great program for you. This is a truly talented group of students, and I'm sure we will see great things from all of you. I would like to also thank Mrs. Hill Jackson and Mrs. Pervin. Come on out here. Dr. Ratliff would like me to let you know that this was by far the best half-cap ceremony we have ever had, thanks to you guys. Just a couple more thank yous. We'd like to acknowledge our Board of Education and their continued support of the students in the community. And on behalf of the administrators, we are so proud, and we want you to know that we are here to support you in whatever you need while you're here with us at Thornton.